Good morning. It is another day here. It's going to be a big day because I have that box from IV Studios arriving with Moonrakers, Mythic Mischief, whatever, and Fractured Sky, the Super Deluxe version. We're going to be reviewing all of that stuff coming up. If you didn't see the last vlog, we unboxed Borderlands. I still have to get that to the table and to play it. I also want to maybe deal with this corner shelf. It's not even a shelf. This corner stack of shame. It's just a stack of shame. A lot of that stuff's been played and reviewed, but it needs to go away. And as you can see, it's like the Leaning Tower of Pisa over there. I'm afraid it might fall over. But anyway, it's a big day today that when the box comes, I don't even know how I'm going to record it. I got to get my tripod out and set it up because it's going to be like, if that's the table, it's going to be a big, it's going to be a big box. So it'll be difficult to open, but we'll get it all open. We'll unbox it in separate videos in the next couple days, or the next couple vlogs. But we'll get the box open at least and show you everything that came in. And we might even get Moonrakers to the table tonight. And if we do, I'll film some of that for a video. But yeah, that's kind of today's plan. Again, we'll grab another game off the shelf to talk about it like we did last time with Mythwind. Looking for feedback though. So if you have feedback on this vlog idea I have, it's not something you commonly see in the board game space. I watch a lot of like Disney vlogs, a lot of like video game vloggers who go out and do stuff. But you don't see a lot of this in the board game space. So I thought maybe, hey, this could be an interesting way to talk about games, to show off my games, to unbox and things like that. So let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below, and I would really appreciate it. But yeah, so let's get into today. It's about 10 a.m. I got my coffee all going, waiting for that box to arrive from Canada Post. It's going to arrive at some point, and we'll have it. But lots going on. I also have other boxes I'm waiting for that maybe are going to arrive today, maybe not. I'm waiting for a game about Dutch Resistance that should be coming soon. I think there's something from Asmodee Canada that should be coming soon. And a lot of other things. I got to book hotel and do some stuff for an event I'm going to in Niagara Falls at the end of the month. It's or at the beginning of next month. It's going to be really interesting. So I'm excited. And Stanley Cup playoffs start soon. So I always love my hockey. But let's see what today brings. I'm not going to deprive you of an actual unboxing today. So we do have Clash of, I think it says Galliformes, which I don't know a lot about, but it did get sent over to me for review. So I was like, listen, I'll take a look at it. Looks interesting. A bit of an area control game with birds. But this is Galliformes 14 plus, 30 to 60 minutes, 1 to 6 players. And this is from Totus Games. So there we go. Let's that way. Let's get the tripod set up and we'll show you what comes in the box for Clash of Galliformes. Okay, here we go. Here is the box. Really cool art on there, which I'm really impressed with. Let's get this open. We do have a rule book. Now, there were other rule books. I think one in French and one in German as well. I already tossed those because I don't need them. It's actually, for as complicated as I thought it looked, it's only, shoot, that's solo. So it's only 8 pages of rules, which is not that crazy. I'm on a mix. This one was a Kickstarter project. I'm mixed on the look of the components. Here we go. Here is one of the punch boards and the pieces. They punch fine. That's fine. But there we go. There's a bunch of tokens, a bunch more tokens. As you can tell, you can see what I mean where I say it's not that impressive looking of a game. The production value I do like. So here's the player boards, and I don't know if it's showing up, but these are dual layered boards, which I'm super excited about. I love a dual layer board. I know they're more expensive to produce, but especially when you're putting cubes all over the board, it's really nice to have a dual layer board, in my opinion. But there we go. We got the quails, the horned curassow, okay, the great sage grouses. Now, what I don't understand and this might be a production thing, but why is Great Sage Grouse's all capitalized, but the Curacao and Horned is not? I don't know. We've got the Capercaillies. Here's another one. This is a really good example. Okay, so we've got the blue-eared pheasants here. Blue-eared pheasants. No capital on the ear, no capital on the P. And then we have the blood pheasants, but pheasants there is capitalized. I don't know if that's been overlooked in production, but we've got more tokens right here. Here are the different birds, and they are screen printed, which is nice. And I think there's also, oh, that might be it. And then your player cube and stuff. But there is, you get small birds and big birds. So there's one, and then here we go. That's two, three. Really nice screen printing on the birds. I will say that. Here's the next one. I like the colors too. Black, purple, yellow. We've got white right there. We've got the blue. And some red. We've got 2 dice for attacking, I think. One's for attack. I'm going to guess the one with the swords. And one's for defense for shields. We've got different cards. Again, I don't know a lot about the game right now, so I don't know exactly what these cards do, but there's a bunch of cards. And I'll show you the player board, which is pretty interesting. There's a lengthy setup to this game. There's also the puzzles. Oh, here's the other languages. I'm not going to need those either, so we can toss those out of the way. But here's the different puzzles and things like that you'll need to know. So, but the game board itself, is pretty interesting. So when you play the game, you're going to be laying out these game board pieces, and then everyone takes turns adding pieces to the board. As long as one side matches up. So you're kind of creating, you are creating like a unique board each time, because you could have a board theoretically in a, I think this would be a 3-player game. 1, 2. You could have a board in a 3-player game that theoretically looks like that, which is kind of cool. But yeah, it's interesting. It could also look like this, like there just has to have a one side touching. I did notice that, but anyway, this is different, but there's a lot to setting up the game. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to put on, I don't know. There's 2 sides. I don't know which side you use. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe one's more artsy. I don't know. But anyway, that is everything you get in Clans of Galliform. I'm not really sure what to think of this one yet, but we will get to the table soon, and I will give you some impressions of it once we've played it. While I wait for my box to show up, there's just one thing to do. Animal Crossing time. I don't know why I got back into Animal Crossing, but I think it was my brother-in-law's fault. He decided to reset his island, and so I was like, well, I haven't touched mine in a year. I'm going to reset mine too. So now I'm redoing everything, getting all the fossils, the fish, the bugs. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I'm playing some Animal Crossing. Look how wealthy I am. I've got all this money. I heard a knock on the door, so we're going to see if that's the IB Studios box. And there it is. Let's get this brought inside and brought downstairs. All right, so here's the box, and it's a hefty one. Let's just get this thing open. I am so excited. I have not been this excited for a package in quite a long time. Wow, there is so much stuff. There is so much stuff in this box, and bubble wrap, and I think the kids love bubble wrap. So let's just get some of this out of here, and then let's go through what we got. All right. First things first, we have Mythic Mischief. This is 1 to 4 players, 45 to 90 minutes, 14 plus. Yeah, excited about this. It's like a tactical grid-based movement game. So that's exciting. Let's see what else we got. We got the Mythic Mischief Witches expansion that comes with a whole witch board. Show you back there. Comes with a whole witch board. Comes with figures, cubes. They're actually tomes, like little books, as well as a little token that just the witches use. So there we go. We got the witches expansion for Mythic Mischief. We also have the Ghost expansion for Mythic Mischief. This one, again, has a sticker on the back, which is unfortunate because it's blocking out, Kitty's making some noises, is blocking out some of the stuff here. But again, 3 figures, all your tomes, your player board. That is the Ghosts expansion for Mythic Mischief. And one more, we got the Trolls. The Trolls expansion for Mythic Mischief. Now, Mythic Mischief Volume 2 has been kickstarted. I don't know if it's delivered yet, but for sure it's been kickstarted. It was successful. I'm sure it's coming out, but we're taking a look at the Trolls expansion right here. Big shout out to Ivy Studios for sending this over. Exciting stuff. Okay, this next game I'm pulling out of here is actually what the company was originally pitching out when I contacted them. They were pitching out, they're doing a reprint campaign for Fractured Sky. So they said, hey, we got the super deluxe version of Fractured Sky. So this is what I was expecting, to be honest with you. And here it is. That is Fractured Sky, the super deluxe version. This is 1 to 5 players, 40 to 90 minutes, age 14 plus. And this one has the painted minis and everything in here. Now, there are upgrade components that you can get above and beyond what's included in this box, including metal sky shards, which is the things that you're collecting. I think they're called sky shards. What are they called? Starfalls. They're called sky. Where are they? What's a sky for? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Here we go. This is Fractured Sky Super Deluxe version. That's a big box too, by the way. It's a big box. All right. And then this is what I'm the most excited about, but it wasn't. But this is a game called Moonrakers, and this is the one we might get to the table tonight. Moonrakers is 1 to 5 players, 60 to 120 minutes, age 14 plus. This is a deck building negotiation game. You're going to be trying to complete contracts, and you might need people to help you. And you're going to play cards from your hands to complete those contracts. This one has metal coins in the standard. Now, it's called the Platinum Edition, but I think this is the cheapest edition you can get. About $100 for this. And the expensive part about these are the cards. Surprisingly, it's cards that are super expensive in board games. But not only did we get base Moonrakers, we got Moonrakers Nomad or Binding Ties. This one's really cool. This adds in faction boards so that when you do have people help you, there's another benefit to doing it. You get some faction points that you can spend. So we got the Binding Ties expansion. We also got the Overlord expansion. Overload, not Overlord. Overload expansion. Very, very excited about this one as well. And then finally, sorry, the ding there. Finally, we have the Moonrakers Nomad Edition, which actually changes up, dinging again, which actually changes up how the game is played, how you select contracts and stuff. So this makes a huge difference. I've heard people say they won't play this game anymore without this expansion just because it adds the what do they call it? The faction boards, which makes you more willing to negotiate with other players more often because you're going to get the tokens. You're going to move up the track and be able to cash them in. But there we go. That is everything. Again, we'll just quickly run it back here. We've got Moonrakers, and I'll put the camera down after this. I'll put it down so you can see. But we got Moonrakers right here. Okay. We've got Fractured Sky. Very excited about this. And then we have Mythic Mischief along with the Trolls, the Ghosts, and the Witches expansion. And this is everything that was sent over by Ivy Studios. Big shout out, big thanks to Ivy Studios for all of this stuff. Unboxing videos, reviews on YouTube, but also over on gamesreviews.com. You'll find a link in the description box down below. But this is not the unboxing of this. This is just the unboxing of the box. Today's unboxing, of course, was Clash of Galliformes, and you saw that earlier in the video. But we'll be busting this stuff open. Maybe tonight in this vlog, you might see some Moonrakers footage this evening. I'm hoping to get some of this played this evening, so you might see some footage of that. But other than that, yeah, thanks to IV Studios. So just getting prepped for tonight. There's the 5 player boards. We'll set those aside. We've got the crew and ship part board here. We've got the contract. This is all for Moonrakers, by the way. We've got the contract and the objective board, which is like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but these boards are amazing. The quality is great. Like, I'm just so very happy. It comes with its own, like, comic to explain the backstory of what's going on, which I haven't read yet, but well done. Just a little bit extra, because they do have a game also called Moon Rollers coming out. It might be on Kickstarter now, or it was on Kickstarter. I'm not really sure. But there we go. This is not the official unboxing. I will actually do one of these later, but got the rule book. There's a great how to play, a couple great how to play videos online. The ships are right here. And Tom Vassell, when they played it, said he'll never be able to get over the fact that he thinks, I'm trying to get it out, that he thinks this looks like a purse. This ship looks like a purse. And honestly, I'm never going to not be able to see that either. So that's the purse ship. This game does come with metal coins, which is really cool. I see the lighting changing a lot, and I don't know why that is. I don't know. It's flickering a lot, but so there's a nice little spot for the dice. Ooh, that's pretty tight. All right. And then metal coins, which is fun. And I think those are going to go here and here, and then we're going to unbox some cards. What's crazy, I find, with board games is just how much work there is. Like, once you get a game, like when you get a game for the very first time, just how much work it is to just get the game unboxed and properly put away so that when you play for the first time, you know, when you play for the first time, everything's kind of ready to go. And yeah, it's just work. It's just work to get games played now. Which, listen, I appreciate it. I complain, but I don't really, because having an insert like this one is actually really beneficial, because not all games have an insert. So the alternative is that all these cards are in baggies and we just toss them into a big open box. So the fact that, I think those go there. The fact that we have this, this insert, and that, sure, I'm going to spend, oh, there we go. I think that's that little ding was the notification that my package got delivered that I'm opening right now. Anyway, it's just funny that there's so much work into it. But listen, I honestly, I know that this is better than throwing baggies into the box. Is there no spot for these? I don't think so. No spot for the player cards. I'll put them right there. I'm hoping I can fit an expansion in here, but if I want to fit all the expansions, I need to get the Titan box. Two. Dang it, I gotta shuffle my thing. Oh, that's one.
That's my option, though. Oh, wait, no. Play your first shield. Oh, wait. Boom.
Got 4?
Because I have this one, play your first shield without using an action.
Yep.
Gave me 2 actions. And then, yeah, 3.
I'll do, I'm going to play this head to head. Just says the most total reactor and damage requirement reduce wins. So I have 1 for my redactor, 1 for my crew, 1 for my damage, and 3. So I'm at 6. And my shield does nothing.
So I get 5.
5 credits and a prestige.
And a prestige, and I completed this.
What's that?
Play at least 3 crew members on the same contract.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
7.
And that's me then.
Nice.
Nicely done. That was a good turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I have those 3 in my hand. It's
You're
like, I gotta play them.
And just like that, another day down, another vlog down. It's different for me to do this kind of stuff. I don't usually do this. I'm just so very much like very focused videos where it's like, this is what I plan to do. I plan to do an unboxing. But a lot of stuff today. You saw the little bit of Moonrakers that I played. Got last place in that. And then we played, my camera died. But we played Doomlings after that, which I also lost at. So big night of losing. But Moonrakers was so much fun. Easily one of my favorite games of recent memory. My favorite deck building game. Perhaps just because it was a little bit more than other deck building games like Dominion. Lots of player interaction with the negotiating and stuff like that. I did some poor negotiating, which was the reason why I lost. But the game itself is so much fun. The production quality is top notch. It's an expensive game to buy, Moonrakers, but top notch quality. And then after we finished all the games, we did open up Mythic Mischief. And we opened up Fractured Sky as well, just to see what was in the box. We'll do full unboxings for all these games on some upcoming videos. But yeah, all in all, a pretty good day. And that's it for me. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. Check out the Patreon link down below if you want to support the channel. And until next time, we'll chat again real soon. Goodbye.